Hey guys, David here, and I'm here to talk to you guys about a little video game that has been out for a little bit under a week, and it's Street Fighter Cross Mega Man. Capcom apparently forgot that it was Mega Man's 25th anniversary, so they recruited a fan-made video game for their official 25th anniversary release. And it is a downloadable game via the PC, or I've heard that maybe you could download it off of Xbox Live. I'm not 100% sure. I don't have an Xbox. I haven't tried looking through the PSN. I don't believe it's available through the PSN, but it's definitely available for the PC. And it's free to play. You can just go to the link. I'll put the link in the description, and you can download it for free. And it doesn't take too long. It's about a little over 30 megabytes, so it doesn't really take that long depending on your internet connection. And basically what it is, it's a side-scrolling little platformer. It's nothing too intricate. After all, like I said, it is a fan-made game. A group of people got together and decided to make this little this little concept into a game. And basically it takes the character of Mega Man and pits him against about 8 levels, and the bosses are actually replaced with Street Fighter characters, and every boss is a different Street Fighter character. Now there were ones that were for some reason omitted, like you would expect them to be in this game, but they weren't in the game, like M. Bison and Ken. But the classic fighters from Street Fighter, like Ryu, Chun-Li, Dhalsim, are all in there. And basically this is a nice little game to pay homage to the classic Nintendo Entertainment System style of video gaming, with the 8-bit graphics and the sound design, the sound effects, the graphics are all very nostalgic, and it manages to capture that feeling of nostalgia. And it's very well put together. I mean, for a fan-based game, this is really intricate. A lot of the level designs are really well made. I mean, there were some, instances where it took me some time to think about how am I going to be able to get from point A to point B. I know this is probably taken from the original Nintendo Entertainment System games, but I'm really not a fan of how when you move on to the next portion of the level, and then when you go back by accident, the enemies respawn and I have to defeat them again. So I'm really not a fan. And also, of course, there's only like 3 checkpoints throughout the whole level, but I don't expect there to be some sort of save point, so I'm not too nitpicky about that. My only formal complaint, however, would be that the bosses are a little bit too difficult in comparison with the rest of the level. The rest of the level is doable, and after some practice you get through it. And eventually I got to the end of the level. I'm like, okay, cool, I beat it. And I get that classic feeling of when I used to play Super Mario Brothers or Legend of Zelda on the original Nintendo Entertainment System, and when beating the level and getting to the boss, I feel good. That this little game, even though it has the controls and the approach of what a mini game would be on your PC, it still manages to recapture the heart of those original games. My problem, however, would be that the bosses are just a little too difficult. They move around the way that a Street Fighter character would in the Street Fighter games. When they're moving, they're jumping all over the screen, and they're shooting bombs, and they're doing all these karate moves or whatever martial arts they're using. They're jumping all over the place, and my Mega Man character cannot do that at the moment. I mean, I could jump, I could slide, and I could shoot bombs, at least for during the first level. Of course, in classic Mega Man style, every time you beat a boss, you gain an upgrade for Mega Man, and you can use this upgrade to defeat other bosses. So, and that's very classic in that sense. But I don't like the fact that even with the first boss, I'm having trouble trying to beat him, because the boss moves around like a freaking Street Fighter character, whereas me, all I'm doing is just, the only thing that I'm able to do is slide and jump and shoot. So there is some imbalance in terms of the difficulty level between the actual level design and the boss, and it is a little unfavorable towards the game. But honestly, that is my only formal complaint, and the rest of the game is a nice little time spender. Not time waster, time spender, because before I knew it, 20, 40, 60 minutes will go by, and this is a nice little way to spend your time. And again, it's free. I'm not gonna go ahead and nitpick other things. Like, I've heard some people say that, oh, there's some music in this game from the classic Street Fighter games for characters that are not actually in this game. I honestly do not care, and I still think it's a very extravagant effort from just a simple group of people that came together to make this game. So in the context of it being not only just a mini game and playing as a mini game, but also being true to heart to those original Mega Man games, I give Street Fighter Cross Mega Man an 8.3 out of 10, which is a B. For more reviews, click the channel link below, and thank you guys for watching.